It's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with a forecast and card pull for all zodiac signs for 2024. So this is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. I'm going to start with January, make my way through December, and those cards for each month will correlate to the zodiac signs of those months. So for example, January represents both Capricorn and Aquarius. And then February is Aquarius and Pisces, et cetera, et cetera. So you want to pay attention to, both months for that sign maybe, or the month that you were born in. And then also, if you know your ascendant rising sign and your moon sign, you could also look for those months or signs as well. So it could give you a whole plethora of cards. And today, I'm at Solutions for Daily Living in Newtown, Pennsylvania, recording between appointments where I do live readings in person here in the shop in Newtown, southeastern Pennsylvania. We have a little snow squall going on out there. I do have my dog, Bailey Marie, with me today. I'm pulling from a lot of different decks because when I'm here in the shop, I set my table up, I do my charts, and then I do card pulls as well for the client. So I have everything all set up. I'll try and list the cards in the video. I will put in timestamps for each of the months so that you'll know you can just jump right to that. One of the really nice benefits of working here, not only fresh brewed organic teas and everything, fresh pressed juices. This is golden beet, carrot, orange, pineapple, and apple. And it's antioxidant, it's boosting, and it's really delicious. Gets me going. Yes, I love my coffee, but the body needs something a little more than that, right? I did write a blog for the month of January and the opening of the year of 2024. I wanted to attach a video to it, but it didn't get done. It's been a while. I do have some notes, however, for at least the month of January. We have a lot of big events happening in 2024. The biggest being Pluto moving into Aquarius. Yet again, it keeps retrograding back into Capricorn. That Pluto in Capricorn, it is structures, old structures, which include old governments, old religions, politics, money. And so with this ingress of Pluto going in to Aquarius, it's new, it's fresh, it's airy, it's thought-provoking, evocative, new technology, also new medical advances. Pluto takes 248 years approximately to travel around the solar system, around the sun and back again. So it's been nearly 250 years since Pluto was in Aquarius. That was the American Revolution. Also, too, we're going to be looking forward to, over the next 2 years, Neptune moving into Aries, Saturn moving into Aries, both at the same time, and Uranus moving into Gemini. All of those planetary placements and ingresses indicate war, but what if we could maybe be optimistic and think that maybe if we raise our vibration, we can shift that energy? I'll have more on that pay attention to my blogs at expressionsoftheuniverse.com. I am in the process of doing a new booking calendar on a new platform. So you'll be able to handpick services that you want and book those with me. I kind of want to just go back to basics. I started with just blogging and then attaching my videos to it. So I have the charts in the blog, what's going on in January in the beginning of the year, and a little New Year reading that I put in there. And then I'll be attaching videos into those blogs if I can get it all together and find the time. Truth be told, I won't go on camera unless my hair and makeup are done. That's just a fact. I mean, yes, there have been times where I ponytail it and do it, but for the most part, I do want to look presentable. All right, so my notes, we had the new moon, first new moon of the year, January 11th in Capricorn. We have the full wolf moon coming January 25th, and that's in Leo at 5 degrees. Mercury's moving direct, or has moved direct on January 1st, still in shadow, getting ready to leave. Mars entering Capricorn on the 4th. It puts us more in a serious drive, striving to get things done and achieve things. So that's a good placement. Mercury will be moving into Capricorn on the 13th. So probably by the time you see this, it has done that already. Now here's the big thing. Sun moves into Aquarius on January 20th, and it's quickly followed by Pluto moving into Aquarius. We can already start feeling those shifts, those power struggles. I've noticed a lot of shadiness, lies, things like that. And I think that has to do with power struggles and insecurities. And it shouldn't be tolerated, but we should be on the lookout for, people in our lives that maybe are insecure. Maybe that's you, finding yourselves hiding the truth or, acting a little shady. So we need to get out of that shadow. The more that we move into this new era with Pluto going into Aquarius, the last dregs of old governments and religion and rules and regulations and even finance issues, money in the world, are going to be struggling. And when it's I can't articulate today. So, when things are dying out, there's that last push to see if, can I hold on? Can I maintain that? So we could possibly see some ugliness in the world over the next year because of that. As far as the economy in the world goes, it should soften a little bit between March and May of 2024. Be on the lookout for possibly high inflation by the end of 2024, going into 2026. So, governments in the world can only stave off what is happening. And they're not announcing that we have recessions or there's, poverty and tough economy. But if you're a regular human citizen of the world, you could be struggling. Things are costing more. We may not be earning as much or haven't gotten any increases to keep up with that inflation. So we will be feeling it. I just think that, it's a good time to maybe take a good look at your finances and be a little conservative over the next few years. Okay. So after the Sun and Pluto move into Aquarius, we have Venus moving into Capricorn on the 23rd. January 1st through the 7th, it was like a very slow, relaxing, lazy start, 8th through the 14th. is really kind of like a Midas touch. So you may want to play the lottery because Mars in Capricorn's trining Jupiter in Taurus. I did win $10 on my Powerball ticket. No, I think it was my Mega Million ticket. I buy one Powerball and one Mega Million a week because you can't win if you don't play. The 15th through the 21st, monumentous shifts with Pluto. The 22nd through the 28th will be a good time with that full wolf moon in Leo to be examining relationships. And if you have any relationships that you're walking around on eggshells, that's an indication that they need to go. I think this is a year of us being curious. It's time to get curious. Try something new. Try to improve one thing about ourselves, our environment, our habits, our lifestyle this year. Be creative. There is not a better way to really enjoy life and to put aside stress and stressors than to do something creative. And I know a lot of you would say, oh, but I'm not creative, I'm not artistic. There's some sort of a hobby or something that you could possibly pick up that would allow your creative juices to flow. Be curious this year. I'm really amazed at the amount of people that, and I'm not putting this down, but their hobby is to watch TV or to do mundane tasks. Like do something fun, like something that you're actively having to move and be creative, get your mind flowing, even puzzles, crossword puzzles, word puzzles. Do something fun this year. Be curious. Something sparks your attention, go follow that, look into it, learn something more about it. All right, so let's get into these readings. I can't get enough of that juice. We're going to start with January. So Capricorns and Aquarians, pay attention, and going to pull bunches of cards from all of these decks. I've already pre-shuffled. All right, so January, the moon. To me, this is saying there's a lot of unknown. This is the shadiness, the lies, people lying, people not telling the truth, just being elusive, being deceptive. So that's what's coming out for the month of January. So Capricorns, Aquarians, you want to pay attention to that. This is also indication of emotions and the mother. The tarot card is the High Priestess. Tap into your own intuition. Rely on your own intuition. Be your own High Priestess. Be your own guidance. Like, stop asking everyone for their opinion. Like, start having your own opinion. I know that for Capricorns or Aquariuses, you do have your own opinions, but sometimes it's so logical. Tap into that more emotional feeling side of the intuition. The crystal for you, it is feminine power, it's cuprite, and that is fire energy. And to me, this is talking about creativity, but also stepping into that feminine power. So that Capricorn in Pluto is more of a masculine type of archetypal energy. Now we're going to be shifting into a more feminine type of energy. The animal totem, it's the nightingale spirit. And it says love is all around. And whenever I see this card, really speaks to me about having ancestral protection, having your guides near you. Pay attention if you hear birds singing at night. That's usually an indication that spirit is close by. But this is also saying, like, if you're in this place of feeling lonely, or alone, you never are alone because you're surrounded by all your loved ones on the other side. All right, so the wounded is coming up, and this card really says be gentle with yourself and others because we all have been wounded in some way, and a wound will always cry out to be healed. So this could be a good month for you to, for all of us, being that this is for the January overall reading, and for Capricorn Aquarius. Maybe I didn't think this out all the way, but you know, this is a good time for us to find our wounds and start to actively work on those to heal. And then last but not least, the card of transformation and the snake. And that is about shedding old skin. It is about allowing yourself to be vulnerable. And this also talks of, so the crystal for this is obsidian, sheen obsidian. So that's super highly polished. But it's shedding that old skin, allowing yourself to transform into something new this year, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable at the same time. All right. Back at the bottom of these piles that I've already shuffled because I am doing readings today. So I'm trying to get this video done before my next client. Okay, so we have February, which is Aquarius, and at the end, Pisces. So for February, Chiron, the wounded healer, comes up. And here we are again, putting Band-Aids on our wounds in February. It is Valentine's Day. So if you, you know, Valentine's Day is so weird because it makes a lot of people feel bad if they're alone. And I have a text, and if it's from downstairs, I may have a client waiting. Sorry, but no. Sorry for the interruption. And I hope my friend Carolyn sees this video because she's the one texting me. Anyway, Chiron does talk about the wounds that we came into this life with from a past life, the wounds that linger and just don't ever seem to scab up and heal. February is a good month to work on those. Okay. The tarot is justice, the justice card. So this is interesting because this could be legal issues in the world. This could be legal issues for Aquarians or Pisces. This is also about fairness, harmony, balance, coming into balance, the masculine, the feminine. It is about beauty. I said that. But there could be some legal battles coming up for some of you. So be on the lookout for that. The crystal card, it's not a crystal. It is an element. It is fire. So I'm going to pull another card. So here we have more fire energy. That talks about creativity, getting things done, stop procrastinating. And here we go. Again, more fire, carnelian, action. So here we have, you know, January into February, fire, fire, fire energy. This is for all of us to really start making a plan, how we want this year to go, make a to-do list, whether it's at home or in your business, in your personal life, and methodically go down the to-do list, get it done this year. The animal totem, I think this is more fire energy. It is fox, and it says, think on your feet. Fox always waits for the perfect timing, but he also reminds us that there could be a trickster in your midst, M-I-D-S-T. Are you the trickster? Are you fooling yourself? Are you telling yourself lies and avoiding the truth. I think that we could see this a lot playing out in the world in politics and in economies as well. The fox is extremely resourceful as well. All right, so your wisdom archetype is the balancer. So here, that's more of that justice and balance energy, the scales. And this says, soar beyond all limiting concepts and embrace your spiritual self in the place beyond female and male, where we all truly are one energy. So that's pretty awesome. I think that's a good confirmation for that tarot card. And then last but not least, the unconditional love card comes up. And this is Mother Mary and Diamond Energy. And so that's what I was thinking about when I was talking about Valentine's Day and how a lot of people feel less than or feel worse about themselves because maybe they are not with someone. Unconditional love reminds us that we are all loved, reminds us to love ourselves, that we are never alone either. And so maybe that is part of the wound that has to be healed. Being good enough and being on your own and loving yourself enough and enjoying your own company enough that you don't feel less than. All righty. So now we're moving into March, which is Pisces energy and Aries energy. And Aries is really the beginning of the astrological new year. I want to point out, going back to February, we'll be moving into the year of the dragon on the new moon on February 9th into the 10th. I'm excited about that because my granddaughter is on the way. She's coming soon, and I'm hoping she's a year of the dragon. Otherwise, she'll be a rabbit, which could be cute anyway. But it is a leap year. My daughter was born in February on a leap year in the year of the dragon. So I think that that would be pretty cool if her daughter is as well. I looked it up, and the stats on that are 1 in 4.1 million chance that that could happen. So fingers crossed. All right, so March, Pisces, Aries. It's the 10th house, focusing on what's going on outside of your home, your career, who you are showing up as, known as in the outer world. It is what you strive for. It's those goals, your achievements, your status in the world. So that'll be a big focus for March, but also for Pisces and Aries for the year. Interesting that your tarot card is the Hermit, and that's not a bad thing because this is saying maybe you need to socialize less and start pulling it in and take that lone approach so that you can succeed and achieve the way that you want to. Maybe this is a time for you to go within and meditate. Take some time out and rethink all of last year and what this year will be for you. More fire energy, so more creativity, more action, getting things done. It's intention and it's topaz. So here, first 3 months of the year, action, creativity, fire, love it. Animal totem, it is dolphin spirit. And it actually came out of the deck reversed. So I'm going to give both meanings. When I see dolphin, this card actually says this and that are both true. So what that indicates to me often is your thoughts and beliefs are true, so are someone else's, and we need to respect all thoughts and beliefs. So What you say is true, what I say is true, whether we believe that or not. So this is about keeping an open mind. When it's reversed, it's saying there's a possibility that you are not keeping an open mind, but because this card is about the truth, this is saying, have you been telling lies? Have you been telling fibs? Have you been keeping things from someone? So pay attention to that energy. I also pick up spirit energy when dolphins are present. In some cultures, it's said that dolphins carry the spirits of our dead down into the underworld. So this is just an indication that your spirits and your guides are watching you. So be good. um, the wisdom woman oracle. And this is funny because it's the truth. The truth card comes up. It says you cannot be truthful with another person unless you are first truthful and honest with yourself. The truth is not afraid of questions. So this makes me think, like, on a worldview, what kind of lies are going to be revealed and coming out in the media about, prominent figures. But taking this back, here we go again, with that truth, untruth theme. And then last but not least, this is the card of dance, boulder, opal, and the rattle. So this is saying it's time to shake things up. It's time to get moving and grooving, Pisces and Aries. Or in the month of March, this is a time, if you've been sedentary, for the last couple of months, this will be the time to get up and start moving, shaking, and getting things done. We're still in that fire energy, right? Okay. Back real quick. So now we're in April. April is Aries, and at the end of April is Taurus. And here we have more fire energy. It's Sagittarius. So with the Sagittarian energy, it's about freedom. It's about mental expansion. It is also about our belief systems. This particularly said, this energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So I think once April comes around, we also have a total solar eclipse happening in the United States, and it will be the last one until 2044. So that will be happening on April 8th of 2024, not to be seen again for till 44. So 20 years, that's a long time. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. Who knows? This is about expanding your mind, expanding your beliefs, opening up. This is travel and excitement, having a lot of fun. Ooh, love this. And I love this because I'm a Taurus rising. It's the Ace of Cups, the beginning of a new relationship, a new love relationship, the opening of emotions. Love, love, love it. And here we're switching out of that fire energy into spirit, ethereal energy. This is Danburite, and I love working with this beautifully almost pale pink, like it's almost clear, but it has the hint of pink. This is to connect you to your spirit guides, your loved ones, your ancestors. Danburite is just calling us to get more in our souls, our spirits, meditation, right? Animal totem, it's frog, but it came out reversed. And frog always talks about spring, but it says clean up the clutter, clear out the clutter. I'm desperately trying to do that right now, but you can't bring anything new into your life until you clean out the clutter. So you have to make room for it. With it being reversed, is it's saying to me, we could be holding on to things that are worn out, that are long gone, sentimental values. Thinking of this on a worldly scale, this is, you know, I think this is a lot of people in the world wanting to hold on to what is, even if it's crappy, because of fear of the unknown. So I'm going to let that be at that. All right. The Wisdom Woman deck is the Mermaid. I love that. The Mermaid does talk about emotions, watery. Look below the surface, your emotional reactions to know what is really going on. For things are not always what they seem. And oh my God, I had a dream about that the other night. I did. I shared that with one of my friends. I was trying to cross this footbridge and it was flooded, and I didn't see until I got there. And water in a dream is about emotions. And my daughter was yelling at me, "How did you not see it? It's right in front of your eyes." And there you go. All right, and we have the Inner Wisdom card. It's Goethite and Mother Earth Gaia, Mother Gaia. So that goes with that Danburite spirit card. I think there's a spirit coming down the steps behind me, because she's barking at it. I don't know if you can hear her in the background, but yeah, so this is just confirming this Danburite spirit card. So that's April for the Aries and Taurus. We're going to move into May, which brings us Taurus and Gemini energy. And that's me again. I'll be excited to find out what that is. All right. May, Taurus and Gemini. Here we have more fire energy. It's Aries. It's the beginning of a new chapter, beginning of a new situation. This is about the I am energy, standing in your power, standing in your, think of the word, sovereignty. That's it. That's what that energy is. This is talking to all of us, but mostly Taurus Gemini, about starting something new in the month of May. Love this. The 10 of Cups, one of the best cards in the entire tarot deck. This is everything coming together. The home, the family, the career, the money, all of it being manifested when you assert yourself. So I have to remember that. Love this. This is fire energy again. It's the child within. It's rhodochrosite, but it is all about that heart chakra, love energy. So I think that in the world, things will start to soften up, and look more optimistic. Oh, I love, love, love. We have the crow or the raven spirit. So magical. This is saying magic is all around. This is about co-creation, creating with your higher self and spirit. So staying in that higher vibe so that you can create and manifest what you like, what you want. Wisdom Woman deck is the escapist. This is talking about running away from things that you don't feel like facing, which I think we all could be guilty of. It says you or someone you care about may seek refuge in escapist behaviors when faced with limits, difficulties, or sorrow of some sort. So there is a lot of water energy in that card for sure. So be on the lookout, even though things are happy, happy, happy in this month, there could be something that throws us a monkey wrench. And the last card is reflection. It is rhodonite, so that really goes with crystal card again. And it's winter. So that's interesting because when the winter card and reflection come in, this is saying, hey, you may need to, following whatever this is, to take a step back and go within, maybe do a little hermit for about a week or so, and then come back and reemerge. All right, we're almost halfway through. We are moving into June for Gemini and Cancer. All right. So for the month of June, it's the first house. This is about putting yourself first. This is definitely the I am. This is saying if you're not liking what you are seeing in the mirror, literally or otherwise, then it's time for you to prioritize yourself and make those changes. I love this. The Nine of Pentacles talks about us being comfortable financially. And I do feel like in the world, money situations, global economies are going to soften by this time. This is possibly a move to a new house, time spent in nature, in the gardens, really just soaking in all the beauty around you. This also says you may want to put a few pennies away for a rainy day. Although everything is looking good and sunny in this card, you just want to, pull a little away for that rainy day. This also talks about enjoying yourself, enjoying being alone with yourself. So there's a couple of different themes that I'm picking up from there. Transformation, the butterfly card comes up for the Geminis and the Cancers. So this is a very transforming period. It may be a little painful. Maybe there is a breakup and then you're going through this whole big thing, but you come out of it looking so gorgeously beautiful and grateful at the same time. The Wild Wisdom Woman card is the Peacemaker. And so to me, what I automatically pick up is like smoothing things over, maybe not taking your own feelings into account because you just want to keep the peace. This says it's time to make peace. Maybe it's with yourself. You will get much further on your path through kind acts and words than you will forcing things or vengeance. Well, I already know that, but there could be a difficult situation that comes up that forces you to be the peacemaker. All right, so self-mastery, topaz, and the spider. This is fire energy. This is about creating. This is about honing your skills, taking the time out to really put in the work that you need to do to be successful, whatever that looks like to you. This is not about slacking off. This is really, I think this whole year is about fire energy and putting in the work that is necessary. Things may not come as easily to people that are being lazy or laid back or thinking things are going to fall into their laps. No, all the fire cards that I've been pulling, this is about getting creative. This is about putting in the work. All right, July. This is for Cancer and for Leos. And it is Vesta, and that is more fire energy, but it is the home and the hearth. It is that nurturing, mother-like quality. This is about sprucing up your nest, making it inviting, making it feel like a home. to make sure that I don't have any clients downstairs waiting for me. Nope, I'm good. Just double checking. Because, I'm up here doing this and I'm supposed to be working. Anyway, home and hearth. This is also the goddess within. This is about bringing out the best parts of you to make your environment and your space beautiful and comfortable and welcoming. And the Ten of Swords comes up for the Cancers and the Leos. And this says, time to tap out. It's time for a rest. This shows a possible defeat of some sort. This could be on your own merit. Maybe you feel self-defeated. Time for you to take a break. So, July comes and we begin the dog days of summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. Maybe it's time for you to spruce up that nest and do a little hermit mode. Okay. Animal totem is the giraffe spirit. This is saying, see the big picture. So if you have gone through some kind of a loss or a defeat, you want to rise above that and take a look at it from a 30,000 foot above vantage point and see what the bigger picture is, because maybe whatever it wasn't meant for you. Maybe, everything works out exactly the way it's supposed to. This is also saying to me, sometimes we need to be the bigger person and just realize that whatever's meant for you will come to you. Rise above it, see the bigger picture, and in time you will understand. Oh, I didn't do the crystal card. All right, so we have sacred sounds and it's chrysocolla. This is talking about not only throat chakra, but also heart chakra. This is talking about getting into that meditative space for healing purposes, listening to meditative music, those sacred sounds. This is also speaks of paying attention to messages that are coming. Don't force anything. If you have to force it, what I'm getting is if you have to force it, it's not meant for you. So get in touch with sound healing would be really great for you. All right. And you have the lover. The lover says, with love, all things are possible, for love replaces your confusing doubts and weakening fears with faith in yourself and others. Be your own lover. So this is saying this is a month, July is a month for a lot of self-soothing, a lot of self-love. And then last but not least, we have the teacher, Shatterkite, and the wolf. This is saying that you may need to go it alone. You need to be the teacher. Lead by example is what I'm hearing. You be the leader in the pack, and instead of being defeated, you stand up and be the leader as an example for the group. Love that. All right. So we're moving into August, which represents Leo energy, and the end of August is Virgo energy. Get a little sippy sip. All right, so August, more fire energy. It's the Venus card. So if you've been looking for love in all the wrong places, it just may find you come the end of the summer. Love it. All right, so, however, I want you to be on your guard because you never know who's going to show up. Actions speak louder than words, is what I'm hearing with this King of Swords reversed. This King of Swords could also indicate arguments are over, could be argumentative. Let's turn this upside down. It could be a wise advisor, somebody that is mentally sharp and keen and very skilled. King of Swords typically represents air signs, which would be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra / Libra, depending on your pronunciation. The crystal, more fire energy. And here we have leadership, sunstone, which is the stone for the month of August. I love this. This is asking you to step into that lead position, take the lead in the situation. The chameleon spirit is saying, even if you're on shaky ground, you don't know where the relationship's going, you don't know where you're going, be a chameleon, be a shapeshifter, act as if it has already happened. So if you've got your eye on somebody or something, act as if you already have it. It will help to attract it to you. And here we have the healer. So are things already coming together? You're healing. This is maybe somebody being attracted to you for your healing abilities. This says you and possibly someone you care about need to be healed from the effects of past traumas before things can be resolved to your liking. Oh, okay, so I was reading that a little wrong. Maybe you can't move forward in this situation until you do get some more healing. This could be physical, but it could also be mental. Yeah, because, we're doing Leo and Virgo does rule stomach. So, for that month, we could be going through something gut-wrenching is what I'm picking up. Or, Virgos often have digestive issues. All right, and the final card, it is rejuvenation. Love that. Green tourmaline and plant medicine. So maybe you do need to take a little time out and think about, work on, and heal past traumas so that you can enter into new healthy career, new healthy relationship, new healthy ventures. Rejuvenation, green tourmaline, and plant medicine will help get you there. And remember, these readings are for all of us for the entire year. So, maybe that's a good indicator that we would all need some sort of healing and trauma work and green tourmaline and plant medicine to help all of us clear some things before we enter into the last few months of the year, right? September. So that's Virgo energy and Libra. And it's the 6th house. It's time to get healthy. It's time to focus on your health and well-being, your daily routine. The 6th house talks about mental, physical, and spiritual health. And here we have the Queen of Wands. And I feel like this is us putting ourselves first. You could also partner up with someone that could help you achieve, a whole new overhaul, body, mind, and spirit wise. And so maybe you can't go it alone. Maybe you do need the help. And that is also fire energy that's coming through, somebody to get you moving and grooving. Here we have, now this is interesting. So we have self-discipline with fluorite. And really, when you're trying to do a new routine, whether it's, overhauling your nutrition, overhauling your physical activity, your mental activity, whatever, self-discipline is the key. So fluorite could definitely possibly help with that. Animal totem. This is cute. Hummingbird spirit. It's saying, be here now. Hummingbird spirit often reminds me of ancestors. However, this is saying, be here in this moment, be as present as you possibly can. Don't think too far ahead into the future. Don't look too far behind you in the past. Be in this moment now, savoring it every moment. And this is the teacher. So interesting. This should have come up for the last card, but maybe this applies to the Virgos because you have both of that energy in you. But the teacher speaks about wisdom gained, wisdom shared. You'll do well to read more and otherwise learn about those who have worked diligently to attain what you seek and want to succeed in. So the teacher card comes up to say, maybe you need to learn a little bit more, hone your skills, become an expert in something instead of scattered out all over the place. Then this is cleansing, black tourmaline, and feathers. So the feathers indicate the wind, mental, cleansing of the mind, cleansing of the spirit, black tourmaline for protection. So this is for the month of September. This would be a good time for all of us to do a little purging, body, mind, and spirit. This cleansing card, just to remind you, with what the card was at the beginning, body, mind, and spirit overhaul goes perfect with this cleansing card. The black tourmaline, though, it's like, okay, what do you need to be strengthened and protected from? Maybe it's those bad habits. But with the feather energy, it's usually mind over matter, definitely like a mental thing. That sixth house, we can always look in a chart and see person's mental playground by looking at the sixth house as an astrologer. You know, it is our daily routine, things that we do day to day, but there are so many other more meanings for it. All right, so now we're in October, getting ready to wrap up. So this is Libra and Scorpio. More fire energy, ninth house, the house of expansion, the house of learning, the house of travel and excitement. And so 2024 could be bringing that for you, but also this could be, October could be a really great month for all of us to be doing that, learning something more, opening our minds, shifting our beliefs, being expansive. However, you may have to watch your wallet. So you might have all these great ideas, all these great plans, but not the finances to get you through. So knowing this, you're watching, start saving now for the end of the year, right? More fire energy, citrine, manifestation, think it, believe it, manifest it in. This is such a great stone for money abundance, bringing in the things that you want. Here we again have fire, fire, fire energy, creativity, being creative. So if you find yourself lacking in the funds, how can you creatively create more money? Can you sell things that you have? Can you get rid of, things on Facebook Marketplace or flea markets or whatever to generate the money that you need to do the travel or further your education? Things to think about, right? The animal totem, it's mouth spirit. And the mice, the mice talk about paying attention to the little details. Don't overlook those little details. This says tend to the small things. Yes, it might be annoying, monotonous, whatnot, but you have to take care of all those little things. I feel like there's a lot of loose ends that need to be wrapped up come October for all of us for the end of the year. And here we have the warrioress. The warrioress says you have the ability to conquer your fears and faults and the right to defend who you are, who you love, and who and what you believe in. That is very much this card. And we have truth and integrity, summer, and turquoise. So interesting. We're coming into October. Here in the United States, we'll be almost at the big presidential election. Truth and integrity, I believe, are going to play a huge role. I think there's going to be a lot of opposition from both sides as to what is truthful. Summer is indicating, and turquoise, that's like Gemini season. And what I saw in the upcoming astrology shows that we may not even know until summer of 2025 who actually won the election. It's going to be that volatile possibly because there's Mars and Pluto opposing each other on November 5th, which is election day. It could get kind of ugly. So that's kind of what I'm picking up for that. But October for the Libras and the Scorpios, stand in your truth and integrity and use the turquoise for the throat chakra. It would behoove you to do so. All right, November, we have Scorpio and Sagittarius energy. And so this is a double deck. We have Vesta again. And that is more fire energy, Vesta, the home, the hearth, the goddess within, sprucing up the nest, making it comfortable. Winter is coming by the time November comes in the Northern Hemisphere. You want to be comfortable, you want to be cozy. So that will be the focus in November. But also, this is the energy of Scorpio and Sagittarius for the whole year, right? Or I'm sorry, for the month of January. Take it however you want to take it. All right, the tarot card is, now it's coming up reverse, which is good. It's the Nine of Swords. This is saying that there are some struggles emotionally in the month of November. I feel like a lot of the country in the United States, not sure, this is a world reading, are going to be painfully upset, maybe over the outcomes of the election. Personally, for the Scorpios and the Sagittarius, this could be, personal upsets within your own lives, but it is reversed. So it tells me it's more here than in reality. So don't make a mountain over a molehill. When it's reversed, it's much less than if it were upright. Pain and the suffering and not being able to sleep at night. I don't think it's for any personal tragedy, so to speak. And here we have, it's joy and gratitude, kunzite and hedonite. It isn't fire energy, but it's more of harmony and balance and coming together, right? And I think that's going to be a lot of that November energy about being more harmonious, being more balanced, more yin and yang, getting along with each other. Animal totem is elephant spirit. And that does talk about our memory, never forgetting anything, memories popping up. This could also be someone from your past showing back up again. This is also saying learn from the past, because the past will always repeat itself. Don't do that thing again, so to speak. Your warrior goddess card is the free spirit, and that is so much Sagittarian energy. You can only change yourself. Now is the time to unleash your free spirit, not try to blend in and be the same as everyone else, and not make everyone else be like you. This is asking you to be a leader, not a follower. And here we have air, we have moving forward, and seraphonite. And I love that. So I'm trying to line it up in the camera. Moving forward, arrow hits the mark. It is air, it is mental activity, changing your thoughts, your beliefs. That's what this free spirit is. And seraphonite connecting you with your angels. Time to move on come November, because you know what, however anything turns out, it is what it is, and there's nothing at the moment that we can do about it, so no fretting. Last but not least, we have December, which is Sagittarius and also Capricorn energy. Capricorn marking the end and the beginning of the year. All right, Mercury. Here we go back into mental processes, our early learning. So maybe we're learning a little something new. This is learning how to better, to communicate better. This also talks about children and siblings and our neighborhoods and travel, short trips here and there, technology. So December comes, wouldn't be surprised if we hear something in the world of some like crazy AI, like new technology. This could also be like new medical technology. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles showing up, and it's reversed. And this is talking about an upside down economy, possibly immature behavior, an immature person, somebody that doesn't know how to handle money very well. With it being December, we're coming into the holidays. So this is saying, like, really watch your wallets. Do not overspend. Do not spend more than you can truly afford. Here we are back with the fire energy. So it's creation and it's zincite. And this is talking about being creative instead of like, you know, just clicking and ordering off of Amazon. Like, how can you create a beautiful gift maybe during the holiday or a beautiful environment? How can, you know, you light the fires within yourself by being creative? And we have moth spirit, and that is fire energy again. It's asking for us to surrender come December of 2024. Surrendering to the monkey mind, surrendering to overthinking, surrendering to chasing things that are an illusion, so to speak. And also for us to pay attention to the flame that we are following, which brings up like people that idolize other people. And, you know, it's just so faux, F-A-U-X, faux, fake. Put your beliefs and leadership in yourself, in your own thoughts, your own beliefs. Yes, that's what I'm picking up. You know, the moth to the flame and light, or to the light. And we have to start following our own paths. That's what I'm picking up anyway. And the wisdom goddess talks about grace, the grace. Forgive yourself and anyone else in your situation, even if you or they do not deserve it. To forgive is to mirror the divine forces who love us. Love it. I'm going to leave it there. And then challenge, lightning strikes. And it's fulgurite, it's lightning, something unexpected happening at the end of the year. That's what I was picking up, but I think it could be like something good, unexpected happening. And hopefully it's innovative. It's Uranian, which is that Aquarian energy. And I hope that we end the world in a bang, but in a good way. So I hope y'all like this. Get this published as soon as possible, and I will timestamp, bookmark this so that you can find everything, but you'll know that by the time you get to the end of this, right? We'll see how these videos go. Do one for February, or at least get back in the track of the new moon, full moon type thing. And so, yeah, I'm happy to be back. Stay tuned at expressionsoftheuniverse.com for new things, the new booking calendar, more blogs, getting back into that. We'll see how it goes, right? As always, happy 2024. Happy January to all of you, and thank you all for watching. So long. Until next time. Bye.